What up, YouTube? YouTube. Oh, man. Bananas, baby. I'm flying off the seat of my pants. Flying by the seat of my pants, something like that. I'm just kicking it right now. All right. This is the anniversary of Biggie's death. Peace and blessings be upon one of the greatest MCs to ever do it. Some will arguably say the greatest of all time. Yeah. That was an amazing dude that left before his time. I loved his music. I always look forward to anything that brother put out. Plus, we got something in common. That young man was born on the same birth. We share the same birthday. He was born May 21st, just like me. So that's kind of cool. But what I really wanted to say was, peace out to Scratch Magazine, Computer Music Academy, and all of my homies, all my brethren in arms. Man, we got a lot of beat soldiers out there, man. And to all those brothers that contributed to that project, oh my goodness. That Biggie project, go check it out on Bandcamp, man. Check out Computer Music Academy. Go to Scratch Magazine TV Beat Challenge, and you'll see the little tags up there. I shared it on my Facebook page, so go to mine, click the link, go there and get that joint. I'm copping that joint as soon as I'm done with this video. God damn! I'm telling you, boy, brothers, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing. I'm still in the midst of a whole lot of stuff, so I've been a little disconnected. Because if I wasn't so disconnected, I probably would have had a track on that joint. But I'm kind of glad maybe I didn't. Because, man, y'all scared me with that joint. I don't know if I could have contributed and made the fire that y'all did, Listening to it now, and I'm wondering, like, well, how would I approach a Biggie track? Let alone if I did it and I heard it. If I heard y'all stuff, I probably wanted to do my thing all over again. But it's a bunch of producers out there. I fear to name all the names because and fear that somebody might get upset for me forgetting their names. So just check it out. I mean, the Scratch Magazine fam, Computer Music Academy. All those producers out there. I'm gonna drop some names. If I miss your name, please forgive me. Please, with sugar on top, forgive me. Wholesome milk and a cherry, forgive me. But of course, Tashir, he did a fire track. My man CX, Debo, crazy. Digger Mundane, he did his thing. My man Howard B. Knox, he did his thing. RTO, everybody did their thing. It's a solid wide body. Mental to God, Netmaker, Jalil Beats. I mean, fellas, man, perfection. That's all I gotta say. And y'all might think I'm just amping it up too much. That sounds like a legitimate release. I like that better than the Biggie album that they released after he died, when they had everybody like doing the cameos with him and stuff like that. I think this is more solid than that. I really do. So if you're a Biggie fan, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to go cop that joint. Get it. Serious, real talk. And don't take things for granted. Get it. Next thing is I started a video a few weeks ago. And never put it out, and I feel bad. But I just want to say peace and blessings upon the funky drummer Clyde Stubblefield, because he died, I believe it was February 18th. And the crazy part is that brother lived here in Madison, and one of my coworkers lived next door to him. Well, guy used to be my coworker, and he was supposed to have been linking us up together. It never happened, but Clyde, he played around town quite often, and from what I'm hearing, people say he was like super approachable. And my goal was to get an interview with that man and throw it up on the page, and didn't just show my appreciation for all his what he contributed to hip hop, and the man never really got paid for his just due. The most sampled drummer in hip hop, And he was right here in my town, so I took that for granted. Because we always think that, okay, I'll do it tomorrow, or I got time, And time slipped away from me, and I wasn't able to meet this guy and grace his presence on the page and do the interview, because I'm quite sure from what I'm hearing from everybody, he would have gladly done that. And so peace and blessings be upon Clyde Stubblefield. We lost some good people already, and even Al Jarreau, we lost him too. So peace out to those amazing artists and those perfectionists of their art form. So I just wanted to really put a stamp on that Biggie joint, and that joint made me happy. Y'all gonna make me go just do one just because. I think I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one just because man, that amped me up. That I listened to that, the quality of it, that just made me wanna make beats, and that's what I miss. And that's what I miss about this the culture that we had and the products that was coming out back in the day. I mean, we got quality stuff. I'm talking about interludes and intros and all that stuff. I just don't feel like nobody really in hip hop does a cohesive project anymore. That has a premise, or has a story, or that's going. You know what I'm saying? Has a subject matter. It's like, this album is about blah, and this is what I want. It's like just a whole lot of nothingness. And I'm not dissing nobody. I just feel like, sometimes to make great stuff, you need to take from those things, or at least understand where it all came from, so you can take it to the next level. And I just feel like it's all about that money, and no one's on that next level shit. They're on that next money shit, but not on that next level shit. But that's just my opinion. I'm just speaking my opinion. It is what it is. You don't like it. You don't like it. Whatever. You don't like it. Whatever. You don't like it. You don't like it. My opinion, you don't like it. Whatever. I'm clowning. But anyway, that's crazy. And I wanted to touch upon another subject. One of the brothers asked on the Scratch Magazine Beat Challenge page about the multitude of producers now. And I think it's an oversaturation in the art form in all aspects. I'm talking about from producers and rappers and everything right now. I mean, because it's not like it was back in the day. It was more of a... I ain't saying it's not a grind now. I'm just saying that it was more of a grind. And you had to rely on others so much. It's better now because you can make your own lane, and you can touch the world from a computer. Where then it wasn't none of that. Wasn't no social media. There was a lot of word of mouth, and that says a lot about a record back then that could do big things by word of mouth. And that means it has to travel from person to person, not internet phone calls and stuff like that. Not the power of the internet where information is like bam. I mean, it had to really do its due diligence to really make a multitude of fans like that if it did it by word of mouth. So that's powerful. So I miss those days. And part of the question was, do we think it's technology that's made it that way? And I'm forced to say yes, definitely technology. Technology. I mean, it's the computer alone. I mean, just how fast we can relay information now that just shows why the music is the way it is right now. I mean, any kid with a laptop can get Fruity Loops or a free beat making program, or by Apple, he got GarageBand and he making beats. He a producer, so to speak. He a producer, he a beat maker. They putting it in, and then they getting it in. So it's not like back in the day where you had to acquire a piece of equipment, and I need this joint to take my shit to the next level. I mean, I would go to Bill's Music House, and I'm like looking at stuff. I'm like looking at drum machines and this, that, the other. I'm like, man, I need to get this. I need to get that. I need that Roland R8 because it got those sounds. That's how it was. And then SP12s, and next thing you know, a COD came out with the MPC 60, MPC 62. Next thing you know, you got the MPC 2000 XL, the ASRX, and you look at this gauge like, how can I get it? What can I do? Try to get your hustle on to get it. Turn turntables. And this gear wasn't cheap. This gear wasn't cheap by a long shot. I mean, the gear back then was more expensive than what some of us going to pay for the MPC-X right now. And cats like, man, the MPC-X too expensive. That joint like, shit, that's nothing in comparison to what gear was back then. So when you make it so accessible and the cat can get down and make a beat on this, yeah, it's technology. Technology made everybody a beat maker. And technology has devalued our art form. It's a great thing, but it's like the gift and the curse, you know what I'm saying? It blesses us with the ability to get our stuff out there and heard and out there, but now as a consumer or as a person who loves the art form, even it's even troublesome for you, because you got to sift through all that BS just to find what relates to you and what resonates with you if it ain't popular radio. Now if it's popular radio, you got it made. That's all day, every day. But if it's not, and you're looking for something different, something unique, you know, you got to sift through all the stuff and you got to find that lane. And granted, the internet makes it easy, but it's still, you know, it ain't, you know, it still takes a little bit of application to get that done. So it ain't easy because everybody's doing it, man, and everybody's like, you know, just getting it in. And like I said, it devalues, because what happens is, think of it this way. Back then, man, you had to earn your stripes, man. You had to make the hot beats, and then somebody had to be like, okay, you got what it takes. And then you also had a producer that would stick with an artist. So that producer was with that artist almost throughout the majority of their career, or at the very least in the beginning, you know. And then when Nas came out, that's when we kind of got the host of different producers, because the kid was so ill, everybody wanted the piece, everybody wanted to chip in on that joint. So I get it. So that kind of started the trend. But other than that, you generally had one producer. It was a duo like Pete Rock, CL Smooth, Gangstar. You look at those combinations. Typically, Tribe Called Quest. You know, the producer was a part of the team, and he did the sound for that team and for that squad, and that's how they developed their sound. So that's how that was, and you know, so that's gone. But the big thing is, cats had to pay money. Labels was willing to pay the money for the tracks and for you to get it in. Now with technology making beat making so easy, you get the younger cats that don't know the history, and this is important. They don't know the history, so therefore they don't understand the art form. Therefore they don't understand the business. Therefore they don't truly understand the culture. So therefore, they're like, I got this program for free. I got a computer that my mom's gave me, and I downloaded this beat maker program for free. And Joey down the street says he's gonna give me $10 for beats. I'll take $10 for a beat, because I just made 20 of them last night. So you see how his mind is? It's like, okay, I got nothing, and out of nothing, I'm getting $10. And he thinking that's something, even if it's $50, even if it was $100, you know. And then the cats that are doing it for real, you know, you got cats out there saying, yeah, man, either they want free beats or they want their beats on the low, and I mean ridiculously, I mean insultingly low, where it insults you as a master of your craft for the prices that they ask for. And we get upset, and it boils within me a little bit, but you know, they don't know no better. You know, we haven't put a value on it. When you devalue a product, and when you devalue an art form, and you devalue something, you know, and supply is up, you know, the demand is low, you know, and if I can't get a $20 beat from you, I go to the next dude. Maybe it's not quite as good as yours, but I'll go to the next dude. And I don't care if it's a $50 or $60 beat, you know, how good could it truly be? But all of us has been forced to do ridiculous things for this art form, because the culture has been tarnished. You know, it's been tarnished to a certain degree, because no one puts no value in anything. You know, and the thing about it is, and I'm not being disrespectful, all I'm saying is, if you're a beat maker, even if you're an upcoming beat maker, the one thing, this world is not easy, and in some cases, it's safe to say, you know, that although we all need each other, but in the core of it, don't give a fuck about you. And so if it doesn't give a fuck about you, you know what I'm saying, it gets to determine your worth. And then if you buy into it and you devalue yourself, they're not gonna ever let you come out from that. It's hard. And this is just my feelings. It even upsets me when I see like major artists doing like mixtapes and we gotta throw this out for free and we gotta do this and throwing out free shit so they can stay relevant. You're a star, you relevant. Fuck that. Make them motherfuckers hunger for you. Let them forget. And then you come out with that ooh wee. Then remind them who the boss motherfucker is. That's how you gotta do it. Cause think about it this way. If I'm coming out and I'm giving you my shit for free, I give you all this free shit, free. Then I spend 2 years, a year and a half, making what I think is a fire project. Put my fucking heart and soul into it. Right? Because I really want to make something great. And I really want to share my talent and who I am with the world. And I put my heart and soul, blood, sweat, tears in this shit. Then I ask you to buy it. Then motherfuckers like, man, I ain't buying that shit. Y'all want us to buy albums now. You give us all this shit for free. Now you want us to pay? You just devalued yourself. I don't know. I'm not rocking. I can't rock that way. I need something. I just think, you know, I love what Ryan Leslie is doing. The fact that you're not getting his albums on iTunes, you're not getting it on Amazon, none of that. You know, you got to get it from him directly. That's what we got to get to. Control your shit and know your worth. Because if you accept less than what your worth is, you letting them determine what your value is. Fuck that. I know what my value is. I know what my worth is. I've been doing this for too long to just let my shit just go at some, you know. And then I got cats, you know, that I look up to, that I think are like fire producers, you know, that I admire. And it would disgust me. It would utterly disgust me if you insulted them. I would be upset if you insulted them by asking for anything less than top quality or their asking price for their beats. All right, and I'm talking about my boys. And I've acquired a lot of family. And even though a lot of us haven't met, I look at you brothers as family. You know, my whole Scratch Magazine TV squad, Computer Music Academy, all y'all. I look at all you guys as family. You know, it all started when I got on YouTube with my man Simon Shaw. He plugged me with Jazzmatic, NATO G, and all you guys. Y'all family to me. All right. It's just that some family are a little closer because I have a tighter connection because, you know, we share the same home and we met each other, we hung out, we did things like my man CX Debo, you know, we hung out and politic quite a bit. He used to come through when I worked at Guitar Center. That's my dude. So that would touch me personally on a personal level if you insulted that brother for what he do, because that's industry standard right there. That dude do industry standard beats. Bar fucking none. You know, same thing with my man Tashir. I never met Tashir in person, but top quality shit, bar none. I mean, these guys are doing it. Top shit, bar none. And I just will hope no fan, no up and coming rapper that approach these dudes, please don't insult them. Don't insult them, please, by all means. I don't know where this coming from. No, I know where it's coming from. It's coming from the heart. Don't insult them. My man Hellprop, you know, hang out with that dude. That's my man's, you know. I mean, I just think we need to take control of our culture, but at the same time, we must be responsible and teach. Some of them don't want to learn the history. You can't force shit down somebody's throat, but also we're guilty of not openly sharing the information. And sometimes, man, we got to teach. You know, each one teach one. And bring these brothers up and bring these up and coming producers up and take them in. And I love Scratch Magazine TV, Computer Music Academy for what they're doing. Especially, you know, case in point with, you know, the Blessed Girl. That Blessed Girl, I mean, how they took him in open arms. You need anything, let us know. You know, I want to support you. If anything I can do to help you out be better, I'm there for you. Questions, if I got the answer, I'm going to give it to you. You know, source material, if I can help you, I'm going to do it. Drums, I'm going to send them to you if I can. If I got something, I'm going to share something with you. Because I want y'all to know I'm supporting you. I care. You know? And when we do this, you know, we got to build our shit back up. We got to, as individuals, take control of this shit and make it what it's supposed to be. Make it better than what it was. We got to make hip-hop great again. I'm sorry, y'all. That was tasteless. That was some old Trump shit, but it just seemed funny at the moment. But anyway, but really, for real, we got to make it greater than what it was, and to do that, we got to take it to the next level, and we got to, you know, nurture our culture, you know, nurture our culture and give it what it needs. It's like a tree that has, you know, bad fruit, and everybody's taking the low-hanging fruit or the fruit that falls on the ground, and everybody want to deplete. And then when the fruit ain't low no more, you got a few that's wanting to climb up on there or shake the tree until all the fruit's off. But nobody want to water the tree. Nobody want to give it nutrients so it can grow, so it can bear more fruit. And that's where we come in. Right? We gotta feed our culture, give it what it needs, nurture it, so it can keep supplying us with the things that we need and the ones that are coming after us need, so we could put out that quality stuff that makes history, stuff that stands the test of time. So, alright, I think I rambled on enough. Covered a lot, I think. And every so often I just want to share and get shit off my chest. And I appreciate all you who listen to me. Let me get that off my chest and actually take the time and listen to me. You know, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't take your time for granted whatsoever, because that's something you can't get back. And I don't want to ever feel like I wasted somebody's time. But if I am wasting your time, I apologize. But at the same token, I would hope that you was intelligent enough to realize that once you start feeling like it was wasting your time, to stop watching. But because if you feel like it was a waste of time, you watched it to the end. You got nobody to blame but yourself. Well, I'm sorry. All right. Peace. Beat videos are coming. I'm still doing my thing. I'm trying to be more active this year. Hopefully I'm doing that. And I'm trying to do it in the midst of getting some things together, you know, building my business, rehashing the website, and getting all that stuff done, and trying to put out these projects before the summer's over. Because if I don't get them out, I would have failed myself. So I actually got 2 EPs to get out this summer, and they got to get out. So I've got a lot on my plate. So I wish I could have been around, and I wish I was more engaged with you brothers, but it's not on purpose, honestly. I promise you that. So I'm gonna set myself up for a date, you know, and maybe get a gadget, RTO, Tasha, let y'all know I would like to come in and hang out one of these evenings. I kind of gotta let y'all know the date in advance, that way I can set that aside, you know, and make sure that time is available, because throughout this heavy, hectic work life, you know, that's like one of the key days that me and the wife have time to really spend that quality time together. So a lot of times our Fridays are like really booked up. So, or I might just take a day where I got a Saturday off or something, and then it doesn't matter, because then I can do it on a Friday, and then me and her can connect to do our thing on Saturday and Sunday. But whatever, TMI, I guess. But thank y'all. I truly appreciate it. Peace.